Hi beauty, so in today's video I'm going to be talking about things that I personally like to do to keep myself smelling nice, clean, fresh all day long. So these are just some tips that I'm gonna give you, show you some products that I personally love. It's just what I like to do. You don't have to do any of these things. Before we get started, if you're new, welcome. My name is Jenz BeautyStyle, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. So the first thing I want to start talking about, in the shower I like to use shower gels. This is what I like to use. I use the ones from Bath and Body Works. This is just an example. This is the Midnight Pomegranate. You don't have to use this one. I alternate all the time between the scents, but I just find them so good and they last a really long time. The scents, if you want to use like the matching sprays, lotions, if you're really like obsessed with the scent, then that would be a plus. I find very important also is not just your body but your hair as well. So I have a lot of shampoos and I'm not going to go into details like that of exactly which ones because I alternate all the time. I have a video showing you like a bunch of shampoos, like hair care videos, so I can leave that like in the description. Use products in your hair that smell delicious but they linger in your hair. Oh, there's nothing like your hair smelling delicious. This is a deep conditioner that I like to use, but you don't have to use this exact one. Just find any conditioner, shampoo that lasts all day. Deep conditioners all smell so amazing and they linger, which I love that. I think from the brand Amika is really good. There's nothing like you moving around and someone's like, oh my god, you smell so good. I remember this one time I was at work and I forgot what I put and I was like, oh my gosh, something smells so good, and it came off so bad, but like I went like this and I was like, oh my god, it's me. And they were all like really? But no, I honestly like had no idea that it was my hair, and I was like, oh my god, wow, that is amazing. The smell of this, oh my god, it gives me goosebumps just to think of it. This is by the brand Milkshake. I'm gonna try to leave as many of these products down below. A lot of them you probably can get it on Amazon, but this is the leave-in conditioner, and so good. It doesn't weigh your hair down, and it doesn't leave it sticky, it doesn't leave it greasy. But besides that, oh my god, it smells like cupcakes. It's just so delicious. I have this kit here especially for like the private area, and I like to keep it all here. This at where did I get it? I don't even remember, but I'll try to link it down below if you want something like this. But here I like to put my feminine sprays. Use these by Summer's Eve. You do not want to spray this inside. This is like outside. It smells so good. Nothing too empowering like, oh my god, like a perfume. No, it's nice, sensitive. The Summer's Eve refreshing spray, and it's talc free. Come out of the shower, I make sure I dry myself really good. Make sure you wash in the shower really good as well. You should use unscented products down there. Use like daily liners. Not everybody uses them. You don't have to use them. It's just my personal preference. I feel more clean like that. I have like a bunch of things here. You see, I like to keep it like nice and organized. I have some wipes here from Summer's Eve as well. These are just daily pads that will help you stay nice and clean. You can get them unscented. I like to have them with a little bit of scent. Is nothing too strong. Just help really good, especially like if you're on your period or anything. You just don't want to use like a dry toilet paper. You want to really like cleanse with this. I like to keep this in my purse. If I'm going to the bathroom, nobody has to know. Take it out of my purse, put it in my pocket, nobody knows what you're doing, and a nice refresher. If you're going out, have these with you. If you don't like those individual ones, they also sell these here. These are flushable wipes, brings 10. You have a choice. You want to freshen up during the day. Get out of the shower, your breasts. When I finish drying, I like to use a towel. Felt like I was getting a rash under, and I got so scared because I was like, oh my god, is that like signs of something? Like, what's going on? I went to the doctor, and I think she said, oh no, just try to put some talc. You might be sweating. That just might be like a rash. It's nothing serious. And I was like, oh, okay. But definitely like get checked if you have any signs of any rashes, any lumps, any bumps, any redness. Definitely don't think like, oh no, it's just that I need to put powder. No, get checked out. I have two that I've been using to put that before I put on the bra, and this one I like because it's talc free. I got this on Amazon. It has a nice soft scent, and I like to put this. I never get redness anymore, even if it's a really hot summer day. Like, it helps me keep nice and dry. It's just an option. Like, try to put powder, especially if you're in a really hot environment. Caldacine is the brand. This is a medicated protecting powder, and it's cornstarch and zinc oxide. It soothes, absorbs, and protects. Fresh scent. Of course, I like to moisturize. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I moisturize every day. I'm totally a spray person. Splash, perfumes, all of that. But when it comes to like layering there, I know you should. And definitely, if you have the time and you love it, do it. Moisturize right after the shower. That's definitely gonna help. Even if I don't do like my whole body, I'll definitely take a cream and use it like in the areas that I think I'll need the most. I just like to use like body creams. You don't have to use body creams. I just feel like they're thicker and they just last longer than like body lotions, but it's all your preference. How heavy do you want the cream or what? This is by Bath and Body Works. I love Victoria's Secret too. If you want to use a matching splash, that would be amazing. It's really gonna help if you use like a cream and then a splash. Also, I have different selections here. I have from Victoria's Secret, many different ones, and I love to always carry a travel one in my purse. Once I finish with the cream, if I put the cream, which you should, I go ahead and I put a lot of splash. Splashes don't last like perfumes, so this is not gonna last you like all day. If it does for you, I mean, please tell me what splash that is. Everybody's body reacts different to things, so. But to me, a splash is not going to last that long. Go ahead and I put it all over. Be careful with your lady parts. I go ahead and I start doing my makeup, whatever, and then by the time I'm done with that, I will go ahead and I will put my perfume. Sure, it's like nice, long lasting. Gonna be at work, you don't want to like bother people that are sensitive to scents and stuff, then, you know, be cautious of that. But this is just one of my favorites. This is by DKNY. This smells so good. But this is another long lasting. I make sure to put a nice amount, but again, if you're gonna be around people that are sensitive, just keep that in mind. Put some on my wrist. I make sure to put like on my neck, but forget it, like if I'm not at work or anything like that, I'm gonna go to town with this because I want to make sure that I'm putting something on that you can smell it. That's the whole point. You have like a specific one that's only for the hair. Companies sell that like just for hair, like hair mist. That would be amazing. It's not really good to put it on your hair because it can dry it and stuff, but I still do it. And on your clothes is so important. Some are much more stronger than others. You would already know. Just try them out first. If it's a new perfume, see how intense it is. You'll even get a headache if it's a very strong perfume and you're going all crazy like that. So it depends what perfume, you'll know how to wear it. The thing I want to talk about is for your feet. I like to use a spray or powder. I have the Gold Bond one, which I should have taken, but I have the spray Gold Bond or also this one. So I just like to put it on my feet. If you're gonna be like wearing sandals or things that you can see your feet, we'll go ahead and use this. I love this stuff. Earth Therapeutics. This is the Foot Therapy Tea Tree Oil Foot Spray. It refreshes and deodorizes. So before I put on my shoes, first put this on. Actually, I use both every day, to be honest, but you don't have to. You don't have to. I go ahead and I spray this on my feet. It feels so refreshing when you're gonna leave the house or right after the shower or when you come from work, walk, then your feet are like so swollen and it hurts. This will make it feel really good. It's like a cooling effect. You're not going to be greasy. It's not like, oh my god, I'm going to slip and slide everywhere if I put this because it says tea tree oil. No, no, no. You're going to be feeling amazing. On my feet, nice in the bottom of my feet, and then I go ahead and put powder as well. But obviously, if you're going to see your feet and stuff, maybe try to avoid the powder or try to avoid putting the powder like on top of your feet so you don't see like that white. Is not gonna look pretty. For deodorant, I'm definitely obsessed with here. This is by the brand Schmidt's natural deodorant. I have been switching to natural deodorants because I don't want the aluminum. What if you have the one you love already and it works for you? That's beautiful, but I used to have one that I used to use all the time and out of nowhere it just stopped working. So be cautious of that and think like, always like smell yourself, see if you notice something different, because sometimes things just stop working, or maybe your routine changed, maybe you weren't running around as much. Now that you are, it's not working as good. So just keep that in mind. Don't just stick to like the same thing. Sometimes things just stop working. So I really like this one. They have a lot of different formulas, but be careful because this can like produce a rash for some reason for a lot of people. The bergamot and lime, I love this stuff. I've mentioned it in my favorites video. No matter like how much I'm running around, how hot the day is, like I'm not going to smell. It's insane. Like I said, just be careful. They have a lot of different scents, but this is the one that works amazing for me. Throughout the day, if you want to be discreet, I've also mentioned this and I put it like in my Amazon must-haves. Here is another deodorant. Would you ever think? No, this is great for traveling, to have it for touch-ups during the day. I carry this. Look how tiny it is. And nobody's gonna know it's a deodorant. So take it. It makes no noise. You're not spraying anything. And it just looks like this. It's not the best packaging because right after like it gets to this part, like how are you supposed to get the rest? That's a lot of the complaints. But I still love this. And oh my god, it comes in so many different scents. Definitely works better to help me stay like fresher, but this could be like for touch-ups because it's so nice and discreet, and it's by the brand Secret, and I'm pretty sure this is called the Secret deodorant. It's a secret, nobody has to know, and it's just so cute. Make sure you stay nice and fresh no matter what. You left the house fresh, but what if something happened? What if you had to run around unexpected? What if you forgot? It's just nice to always keep it in your purse or at work. I like to have several and just keep it around. I want to mention also is when you're putting on your clothes, go into the habit of like smelling them. I know it's weird and you probably don't have time. Like, what if I just did laundry, why do I have to do that, or whatever it is? But I'll tell you something. You know how some people, they come around you and you smell like food around them, or like their hair? You have to be very careful with that. Also, like if you have pets, I have pets as well. I have people that I know that have pets. I had some people that they have pets, and when they come to my house or I see them around, they smell like their pet. And it's very hard for someone to tell you like, oh, you smell like your dog, or oh, you smell like your whatever animal you could have, whatever. I don't know. I'm just telling you things that I think about, things that I have noticed. You don't have to agree with me. You can agree with me. I'm just letting you know things to keep in mind. A scent that's lingering in your clothes, or not only that, what if it's an item that you haven't used for a while, and you know that closet scent, you don't want that. That it smells, you know, like it's been sitting in your closet forever. Just in case, I like to use this from Febreze, and this is the Fabric to Go. Basically going to eliminate lingering odors in your clothes. This is really good to spray on your clothes before you put it on, just in case you're like, what if I don't notice that it smells like this or it smells like that? You can get into a habit of just going ahead and just spraying this. Maybe they come in different scents if you don't like one specifically, but you just go ahead and it's a nice small bottle. Maybe they sell it even smaller, but you can always just transfer it to like a small travel size container that they sell. And you just spray your clothes when you know what you're gonna wear, and that's it. You don't have to worry about it. Or you take it to go. What if you just came from like a restaurant or something, a deli, you came from Dunkin' Donuts, wherever it is, that lingers on you. Whatever they're making, it lingers on you. I'm very cautious of that when I go to like any store where they're making food, or I just ate, or someone was cooking. Or I just came from outside. It doesn't have to be cooking. When you come from outside, you were walking a lot, you come back from lunch or whatever it is, I just like to, every time I go outside and come back, I like to spray. I go to my car, I go run an errand, I go back to my car, I go ahead and I spray. Stay nice and fresh. That's what these travel size items are for. You don't have to use it as many times, but I like to do that. I like to keep is a nice antibacterial. You don't have to get a scented one. It could be a regular one. Preferably, I like scented ones. You don't have to put a lot. Like these from Bath & Body Works smell amazing. So many different scents. If you don't like fruity, they have floral. You don't like floral, they have like a aromatherapy ones is just amazing. Pretty affordable, and you get a nice amount. I believe it's like $5 for $6 or something like that. Nice to always make sure your hands are smelling really nice. No matter how good you have your hair, your clothes, your probably makeup is on point, please, no matter what, no matter how much in a rush you are, please don't forget to brush your teeth. Like, that is a must. I really don't say that there's an excuse. And after that, if you want to use like a scope or something, it's really good. And to that subject, I like to carry mints with me at all times. Always think, like when you drink coffee, when maybe you take a shake, you had something with milk, just think if someone comes next to you, if they're talking to you, you always want to like smell good, whether you just came from somewhere or you just had lunch. A little mint with you. If you don't like mints, maybe you can't chew gum. It's not appropriate to chew gum in some jobs. If you don't want to chew something, have the Listerine strips, you know, and just pop it in really quickly, pretty discreetly. Just keep that, you know, before you go out of the house, before you go to sleep. There's nothing more attractive than speaking to someone and they always have nice fresh breath. You want to make sure you have the full package, you know? Not only her hair smells good, but her breath stinks. Oh, she looks so like put together, but her feet stink. Or, oh, what is that smell? She smells like, you know, armpits or whatever. We want to smell good everywhere. I don't know, videos like of perfume and stuff, I have plenty of videos. I know you guys have requested for me to do like an updated perfume, but I still have some to add to my collection. I don't want to keep repeating like the same perfumes over and over. I'll leave that playlist of my perfumes also as well. Please don't forget to subscribe, click the little notification bell, that way you will be the first to get notified every time I post a video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.